Aidan and I are still in southern Colorado. This time we are at the Rattlesnake Arch Trailhead, just outside of Colorado National Monument. And we're gonna do the Rattlesnake Arch loop. It's supposedly one of the biggest arches in the state and pretty cool and comparable to the arches at Arches National Park in Moab. So definitely excited to check it out and, see what type of arches southern Colorado has to offer. All right, we're ready to go. Kind of cool, but over there you can see where there was a little bit of a rock slide. So nature at its finest, all destructive, it taketh away. We're back on Desert Slick Rock, and that means follow the Karens. We made it to the top of the first climb of the day, or first real climb of the day. Actually, tried to do this trail a few years ago, and I got turned around at that section, and when we came back this year, it was incredibly straightforward, so no clue what happened to my 2-year ago mind where I got so horribly lost, but at least we made it this time, and now path continues on. There's an arch off on the horizon over there. Not sure if it's our arch, but it is certainly a arch, so we know they exist, which is comforting. This barren wasteland, to at least see an arch or two. Hopefully that either is Rattlesnake Arch or Rattlesnake Arch is even cooler. That one looks pretty cool. Just crossed the 5-mile marker. Just 2 to go. 1 arch so far that we've seen. Hopefully more to come. Another arch in sight. Might be Rattlesnake. Hard to say. Considering we still have half a mile, I feel like it's probably not Rattlesnake. But it's a good sign. Seeing more arches. We have eyes on the Rattlesnake Arch. We'll be there in no time. Made it. Rattlesnake Arch. Definitely a cool looking arch. Took us just under 7 miles to get to this point with about 2,000 feet of elevation gain, so nothing too crazy. I'd say that the rest of the trail is, you know, kind of your standard Red Rock Canyon-y trail. Nothing I would necessarily go out of my way for, but if you're in the area of Fruta, definitely worth stopping by and checking out because the arch itself is awesome. In this last little half-mile section, there were like 4 different arches, so definitely no complaints about that. We're heading out from the arch. Rattlesnake Arch, goodbye.
Keep getting whiter and whiter. Every time I look,
So yeah, we applied this sunscreen that is just makes us white as a ghost, especially on it.
Oh, I can't be helped. Don't look at me.
But yeah, no, it was a good time, Arch. I miss you.
It's a cutie.
Arch. We're back to the campsite. Kind of. We're actually watching the sunset from the campground.
Holy.
Look at that. My goodness. But yeah, we did it. We saw the Rattlesnake Arch. Precisely 0 rattlesnakes.
I was
but
waiting for one, to be honest. Like, it would have been nice to see one, you know?
a lot of lizards. We saw
lizards.
hundreds of lizards. The arch was cool. Definitely a good arch. The last like half mile stretch of that trail was perfect. You know, great canyon views, arches.
A lot of arches.
Galore.
Yeah, quite a few arches in a short span, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aidan told me a stat. I guess it's the second most arches either in Colorado or in the U.S. or maybe even the world.
Could be.
It was it was really pretty last stretch. The rest of the trail also cool, you know. Definitely not one that I would necessarily like say to make a trip out of, you know, like just to do that trail. But I think if you're in the area, definitely worth stopping by and seeing what's good.
Definitely. Like, Utah views